Oh, here we go.
Tits.
Oh dear sweet tit watchers. You know, with all this feminist hype about toxic masculinity and men needing to dial down the testicle testosterone levels so the chicks can sit on some glass ceilings and crack that shit, or something like that, it's no wonder we see more and more men confused about how to handle their masculinity, in a mindfuck battle to be the perfect image of what the modern day strong independent woman wants. Many men seem to be lost somewhere in between a yes ma'am fully hopeless cuckinator beta soy boy and the quintessential man, powerful, strong and assertive.
I want to bump you up.
And of course, men get confused with all the mixed messages sent their way. Be courteous by treating women gallantly. Let her walk into a room first and hold the door open, but careful not to abuse and parade your male privilege that portrays you as a master of women, allowing her way. Don't pay for the date? Do pay. Don't initiate physical contact without verbal consent. Yes, that means hugging too, but at the same time, bitch has been reading that 50 Shades of Grey shit and she's really wishing you'd stop being such a fucking pussy and make a move. Your lack of ambition for physical intimacy makes her think you're kind of boring. Slowly the vag goes all Sahara Desert and you've been moved into the friend zone book of potential roots that died.
It smells like jizz.
So I was watching my dose of TV cancer, otherwise known as reality TV, and there was this clip that I just had to show you all. To me it highlighted the very funny and mostly sad as fuck relationship dynamics between a male feminist type of guy and a nasty bitch-faced feminist chick. Oh, and if you're waiting for the part where she castrates him for liking Angel more than Buffy, no, my loves, no. That's a different couple that we all know. Steven.
He comes with an extraordinary story to tell. A story that just might change the world.
You know what the worst part was, huh? Pretending that I loved you. If I'd known how easily you'd give it up, I wouldn't have even bothered.
How?
Oh, hold on one sec. I forgot to tell you what this show's about. Basically, a bunch of relationship retards sign up to marry a complete stranger. They are matched together by the three so-called experts shown here and begin their journeys into an experiment to find love. Of course, about 90% of these relationships fail, because it becomes clear that there was indeed a good reason why these people were single in the first place. They're kind of, to put it delicately, unbearable cunts. Once a week, the couples are scrutinised by the experts on the couch about the progress of their relationships, and ultimately each person will decide if they wish to stay or leave the experiment. Okay, so grab some popcorn and let's meet Susie and Billy.
It's tits time.
Yeah, I'm kind of petrified about being on the couch tonight with Susie.
100% beta!
How's it been going? It's definitely a rocky first start. That's an understatement. I've always wanted to get married and be a husband. Her dad came up to me and told me that she wasn't into me. So yeah, I was disappointed.
Okay, you following so far? Emotional cuckboy's horn rocket was ready and clear for launch when he first met her. She, however, thinks he's a weird freaky little wimp and wouldn't touch his pole with a 10-foot pole. Let's continue.
Susie, what do you say to that?
Definitely unfortunate that my father told Billy that he's not my cup of tea.
Yeah. Dad told him you thought he was a gay hobbit. Get to the part where you castrate his masculinity.
I couldn't help that.
No, I'm not blaming. I'm never blaming
Let
you
me
for
talk,
that.
darling.
Yes! Here we go. What a bitch.
You know, it's out of my control, but at least...
Look at him turn his head away from her view and eye roll the shit out of that shutdown. His primitive brain is telling him that this shit shouldn't fly, but the feminist masculinity detoxification hypnosis vagina spell he's under is making him hide his insubordination. That or he's just trying to avoid drama and be polite. Or he's just
Beta!
Absolutely, I told you. Like, would you would rather me denied it and been like, oh, you're gorgeous, and just gone with it?
Okay, she's harsh, but she has a point to be honest about her thinking, get fucked. I don't touch prepubescent choir boys.
It's just really, really hurtful.
Yeah, well, suck it up, Jizzwad. She's walking all over you.
Well, you should have used your big boy words and spoken to me.
Oh man, it's painful. I can hear his testicles crumbling.
I tried to cover it up, you know, at first I'm like, no.
You tried to cover everything up, darling. All you do is try to cover up things.
He keeps trying to talk only to have her cut him off.
What has Susie said to you that has been hurtful?
She's told me that
Yes, Billy, what has she said to hurt your feelings so?
she goes for bigger guys. I'm too small, that I have no balls. I'm strange, and I'm not a man, like man up.
100% beta!
Definitely sensitive. I'm in touch with my feelings. I know when somebody's going out of their way to hurt me.
Beta!
Well, that's a load of crap because I don't go out of my way to hurt you at all.
Really, Susie? Are you sure about that one?
I felt like he wasn't manly enough for me and he got really upset about it. I think Billy brings this out in me. I'm not having a good time with Billy at the moment at all, and I think that's coming across.
Oh shit, girl. So why aren't you having a good time with him?
Billy stares. Billy's very awkward and makes me very uncomfortable. Silly, odd things that come out of his mouth freak me out. It's a lot. He is a lot to take in.
Something tells me she won't be taking anything of his in. Ever. Oh man, that guy is wounded. Look at his face. He looks like he's just watched Bambi's mother die while taking a dildo up his ass.
Was just a sweetheart to you, far
You were
out.
too much of a sweetheart, and I told you that.
Okay, here we go. See, this is what happens when too much of the toxic masculinity is drained from men. They overdo the romance and ass kissing, and it just becomes creepy and freaks the girl out. Another head game. Treat 'em mean, keep 'em keen, hey?
Bought you chocolates, I make you coffee, I ask to do everything for you, every day. I tell you how gorgeous that you look. I'm trying so hard.
Oh, poor bugger. He's trying too hard with his feels and not enough with his dong. Look at your scraping and grovelling before her for her affection, and because this woman is an exceptional cuntatron, she's seeing you as this lowly peasant creature, snivelling and scavenging for any chance to cop a feel of that bitch tit. It's so sad to see.
At first it was lovely, but then it was for the first couple of days, it was every 5 seconds, and it was far too much.
Told you, mate.
It's weird,
Yep,
Billy.
and then I stopped and I backed
It's
off.
too much.
You told me it, and I stopped and I backed off.
Oh, it's such a tragic combination. Soy boy and his mistress. The scene continues with Susie unable to see how she may have had some responsibility in this epic fuck-up of a pairing.
I don't really know.
But much to our appreciation, one of the experts exercises his privilege and mansplains to her how she is actually being a huge bitch.
It's a problem that you don't know how you're contributing to this issue. You talk as though you do see yourself as being better than him. You're not a man, you got no balls, use your big boy voice. That is contempt, that you're from a level above talking down to him.
In the end, he stays, and so does she, although her resting bitch face suggests that she still thinks Cuckboy is the problem and not herself. Thanks for watching, everyone. Tits out.